Welcome to another part of the ISM Exercise Set Macroeconomics, this time with a unit on the ISAD model. Let's have a look at the exercise. Here we have the equilibrium on the goods and money market can be described as follows. And here we have the IS curve for the goods market and the LM curve for the money market. Additionally, we have, assuming the LM curve follows the pattern, real money supply equals parameter A times GDP minus parameter B times interest rate R, with a B of 10. Additionally, and as a question, what is the effect of increasing the money supply by 1 unit? Assume that flexible exchange rates exist. Well, let's consider this exercise for a moment. And for this, let's start in the following way. We can first take a look at the AD curve that would result. So basically, if we equalize the IS and the LM curve, then solve for P, would get 1 divided by, in parentheses, minus y plus 9. So that's the original AD curve. And then the next part would be, well, what happens if the money supply changes? Well, something with regards to the LM curve changes. And in particular, we know that the money supply, in particular the real money supply, will always be part of the intercept of the LM curve. So we can take a closer look at this intercept of the LM curve in a theoretical context. Here, if we solve the theoretical LM curve for the intercept, we get as an intercept, here we call it C, M divided by P divided by the parameter B. B we know is 10, so we can insert this here. And from our LM curve, we also know that C is 1 divided by P. So we get here M divided by 10, P equals 1 divided by P. So we get, in this situation, a money supply of 10. Okay, so we have a money supply of 10 before, then the money supply increases by 1 unit, giving us a money supply, a new money supply of 11. If we then use this to, rework our way as before, we can see that the new C, the new intercept of the LM curve, would be 1.1 divided by P and no longer 1 divided by P. If we change this, we get a new LM curve, which here looks as R equal to 1/2 Y plus 1.1 divided by P. Then we can just calculate the new AD curve, which here, again, we equalize IS curve and LM curve, would result as P equals to 1.1 divided by parentheses minus Y plus 9. So what did actually happen? Well, instead of 1 divided by, we now have 1.1 divided by. So this is the effect that an increase in the money supply has on our AD curve. Okay, and this is actually, we could argue, is this a bit problematic to actually show? Yes, but we can argue that if for the same for the same Y, we now have a higher P. So same Y, higher P, meaning the AD curve shifts upward. If it shifts upward, this would mean we have a rightwards movement of the AD curve. So an increase in the money supply leads to a rightward move of the AD curve. We did not actually calculate this here. This is just to show how, in general, monetary policy will affect the situation in an ISAD model, or rather the shape or the situation of the AD curve. And that's then all there is to this exercise. I hope you enjoyed listening to it, and if you're looking for more of these types of exercises, Feel free to visit the rest of the exercise set or have a look in the corresponding playlist. I say goodbye and see you next time.